Hey, I hope you're doing well. I'm super excited for you to see this video. Basically, what I'll show in this video is how to create an AI agent for a gym, and then how to, basically this AI agent will handle all customer service inquiries and membership inquiries through WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, and then also through AI caller. So just before we start this video, let me remind you of what is the benefits of using an AI agent and what exactly is an AI agent. To keep it simple, an AI agent is a system that uses AI to do decision making, and then based on the decision that it takes, it will do a certain task. So for example, someone asks a question like, what is the price? The AI will recognize that it's a pricing question, and then will send the information about the price from the AI assistant. It's very simple, nothing too complicated. Then why use an AI agent instead of a human to do this? Well, let me just give you an example of when I worked in sales. Every day was super repetitive. My day-to-day job was always the same. I was always responding to the same type of questions, giving the same type of information. And if we could just replace all of that with an AI agent, then that means that I would be able to do a task that gives a high return on investment to the company, and then also for myself doing something that's more intellectually demanding. So that's the whole purpose of implementing this AI agent, is because, well, first of all, the human will be able to do something that's much more, much more intellectually demanding, and also the company will be able to get a greater return on investment from the AI agent that will handle all of the repetitive tasks. So let's just get straight into it. What I'll first show you is exactly what we'll go through in the video. So the first thing that we'll do is create the AI assistant. So what is the AI assistant? The AI assistant will be the heart of the whole system that we will create. So that's where the AI will get the information that is needed to reply correctly to the person. The second step will be to create a conversational flow. So what is a conversational flow? This is the conversation that happens between the person who's making an inquiry and then the AI that will reply back, and how that will look like. I'll also show you exactly what would happen if someone would speak in different languages, and if they would start with a greeting message or with a question message. So I'll show that as well. The third part will be, basically all of this will be installed on something called Manychat. Manychat is a software that allows you to easily put chatbots onto all of the social media apps like WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, Telegram, etc. So we'll be building it on that. So the fourth thing is we'll need the phone number for the WhatsApp account and for the AI caller. So we'll be using Twilio as a phone provider. Then the fifth thing is, we're going to set up the AI caller, and the AI caller will be using a software called Zapier.ai. And then, as a bonus, I'll show you also how you can send everything to a CRM. Let's say if you're a gym owner, you get inquiries from left and right, and you want to make sure that you're organized. So that's why you need a CRM for this. So we'll build a CRM, and we'll build it on Airtable. And then throughout the video, I'll also show you how to use Zapier, which will be the back end of how all of these systems are all interconnected. So I'll show you that, Zapier. So this video should not take more than 15 minutes. It's not that difficult, it's super easy to build. Again, if you want to receive all of the templates, just send me a message, or you'll find it in the description of the video, wherever you're going to see this video. But yeah, super simple. If you want the templates, you can just download it and then upload it, and then you'll have everything that I'm going to show you now. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. Let's get into it. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me, and then I'll help you directly. And then here we're going to say, I was interested to know how much your basic membership is. And so once that's done, basically here we're at this part. So it triggers the Zapier. 10 seconds countdown to see if there's a reply. So that gives enough time to generate a reply. And then if reply 1 has a value, then it'll send the message. So let's see, should reply with in any moment now. So the basic membership is 40 euros per month, gives you access to blah, 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 etc. Let me know if you're interested in more details or a tour. This is what I like. This is great. Okay, so let me be like, yeah, so let me ask like, oh, that's amazing. Yes, I want to do a tour. So now what it's supposed to do is, since I said that I wanted to do a tour, it's supposed to recognize that I want to do a tour. So basically we're going to be in this condition. Now, if I would have not said I want to do a tour, I'm not sure, like, can I come see the facility, or do you offer like a trial day?
Absolutely. We'd love to have you come in and see our fantastic facility. We actually offer day passes for €15, perfect for visitors or those who want to try out the gym before committing to a membership. It's a great way to get a feel for the environment and see if it's the right fit for you.
Okay, yeah, amazing. Let's then I'll come see the facility.
That's awesome to hear. I'm so excited for you to come in and check out everything we have to offer at Fit Netherlands. When would be a good day and time for you to come in for a tour?
Yeah, how about tomorrow at 4 a.m.?
I'm sorry, but our gym hours are from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay, so let's start the tutorial. So the first step to do is to create the AI assistant. So here what we're going to do is we're going to basically go on OpenAI on Google, and then you're going to do the API login. And then from there, you'll select assistant and you'll create a new assistant. I recommend you to put a name on the assistant so then we can easily take it for when we create the Zapier backend. From here, you would need a knowledge base. So a knowledge base is all the information of your company. And so, for example, here for Fit Netherlands, this is what I have. It goes through the membership options, the gym name, the location, frequently asked questions, everything. The more information you have, the better. And well, also, if you get one of the templates, basically I can provide you this, which is a template to create a knowledge base, where you just need to fill in what's in bold, and then you'll have a knowledge base. So here, what we can write is basically we can say, you are a helpful assistant. Please reply to the person who is asking a question with the most accurate answer. Here are the details. And then what you can do is you can copy paste all of your knowledge base into there. You can also just add as a file search, but to be honest with you, I found that by just pasting it in the system instructions, it gives you more accurate answers. Also, this AI assistant will be more for when someone asks like a specific question. Like you'll see in a moment what I mean with that. But yeah, here are details. Make sure you reply like a human would in a conversation, in a text conversation. Don't be robotic. Limit your answers to less than 300 characters. And if you can reply with less characters, do it. So yeah, here I'm just putting a limit of characters, otherwise it'll give a huge speech. But yeah, now we can actually test it. So, hey, I want to start going to the gym. So let's see. So this you can use to actually test the AI assistant and seeing what kind of replies would be good. So that's great that you're considering joining Fit Netherlands. They offer various membership options to fit your needs. Yeah, so here basically would say you are a helpful assistant for my gym, Fit Netherlands. Yep. And then now we can just do it again. Awesome. Starting at the gym is a great start. Which membership are you considering at Fit Netherlands? They have basic. Yes. What is the pricing? So here actually we would have a step in Manychat for when someone asks pricing that, I could give it like this. Okay, so this is good. This works. This works well. Happy with the result. This is basically how you would create the AI assistant. You would just play with the system instructions and then you would just test it in the chat. What you can also do is here, basically you can use AI to reform the system instructions. So yeah, it's a good feature to know about. So let's go to Manychat. In Manychat, you'll have to create an account, and then here you'll just go to automation, create a new flow. And then what you'll see is this. So let me just give you a brief explanation on what you see on the screen. So the first thing is the trigger. So a trigger is how do you want the basically the AI to, how do you want the chat to start? So what do you want to trigger the conversation? There's different options. So for example, if you look on WhatsApp, you can trigger when someone sends a specific message, when someone clicks on a link, or when someone clicks a WhatsApp ad. In this case, we'll do when a user sends a message. You can also do when a user clicks on a link. So for example, this would look like if you have a landing page and then you would have the WhatsApp icon. Whenever someone clicks on that icon, it will open WhatsApp, and then there basically it will trigger the chatbot because it opened the link. But here we'll do user sends a message. And then you have two options, right? You have the text specific words in a message, or you have recognize intention of message. In this case, we'll do the text specific words in a message, and here what we're going to do is basically we're going to put the most common letters that are found when someone starts a message in English. Are the most common letters when someone writes a sentence? The reason why I do this is, well, because those are the letters that we're going to put in here, the keywords. And so whenever there will be like, for example, whenever there will be an E, a T, a A, a O, a I, a Q, Z, etc., like then you'll start the chatbot. So that's how I do it. Now there's different ways you can do it, but yeah. So let's just write E, A, whatever. Like this doesn't really, I'll just go through this quickly. Okay, I'll just ask, give me some more. So N S H R D. Okay, great. So now we can create this. So if the message contains EATOINSHRD, so every message pretty much contains that. Hello, goodbye, I have a question, there's an E in it, etc. You get the point. So this works. Now the next step is, well, we're going to click on WhatsApp. So you might not see the WhatsApp option. The reason why is because, well, you have to actually connect your WhatsApp account to here. So to do that, you have to go into settings, and then there will be a WhatsApp option, and then there you'll just have to connect it. You go through the different steps, connect your Facebook account. It's very easy. And yeah, once you have that done, then it's done. So the next part is, well, for the first option, it always starts with, well, it's not going to start with a message actually. What we're going to do is we're going to categorize the first text input that the person has sent. So in order to do that, well, we're going to add an action. Okay, so the first action will be to, well, we're actually going to do a ChatGPT request. So what you're going to do is you'll have to connect ChatGPT to your account. So the way you do that is you go into settings, integrations, and then you put your OpenAI key. So once you have that, then you're going to click on making a request. And here what we're going to do is we're going to categorize the last text input into one of the two categories, a greeting or a question. The reason why we do that is because if they start with a greeting, then we want to send them a menu with different options that they can choose. Or like we want to greet them back. And if they ask a specific question, then we want to reply to their question directly instead of sending them a menu. I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah, and then last text input is the last text that the person has sent to the chatbot or on WhatsApp. So you would write something like this, and then last user message. Here you would write the same, so last text input. And then we're going to save the ChatGPT response to a AI output. And then here you click on save. Once that's done, well, basically it will categorize the message into a greeting message or into a question message. So the next step is to add a condition. So a condition will basically filter out depending on something. It will send it to the different path. So here you're going to click on condition, and then what we're going to do is basically AI output. And if AI output contains greeting, then that means it's a greeting message, and I'll go down the greeting message path. And then we'll also add another step. If the AI output contains a question, then I'll go down the question path. Okay, so after that's done, we're just going to link everything together. Now the next step is to actually categorize the last text input by language as well. So what we'll do is we'll just do the same thing. So action, make a request, categorize last text input into the specific last text input, AI output 2. So here you have to create a new user field and just put AI output 2. How you create a user field is you go to actions, and then basically here you do set user field, and then here you can just create a new user field. Like that's how you would do it. Okay, great. So now that we have this, so basically what this will do is it will categorize the last text input into the specific language, so English or Dutch. We'll do that for both. And then we're going to do the same thing, is we're going to add a condition which will check in what language is the last text input. If it contains English, then it'll go down the English path. If it contains Dutch, then it'll go down the Dutch path. That's how it works. The reason why I put contains and I don't put is because, well, it could be that the AI replies with this text is in Dutch. So if it's is, then it won't work. It has to be contains, and they'll use like, because Dutch is in the sentence that I generated, then it'll go to that path. So yeah, if you want it to be more accurate, then you can tell ChatGPT to specifically just say the language. That works as well. So here we're just going to copy paste this into both. And so once that's done, well, that's pretty much done. What I'll add at the beginning as well is, well, an action to clear the user fields. So basically we don't want, if someone starts again the chatbot, we don't want it to use past results. So we want to clear the results that were used previously. So here we're just going to clear AI output, and then we're also going to clear AI output 2. So that's that. Okay, great. So once that's done, well, we have pretty much everything. Now the next step is, well, what happens after we categorized the language, after we categorized the type of message I was sent, and then now the language. Well, the next step is to give them a menu in the language that they used, or to directly reply to their question. Okay, so we'll start with the greeting message. So this is if someone says hey, hello, etc. So what we'll do is basically here we'll just say, so the greeting message will be like, hey, first name. It'll pull the first name automatically from the WhatsApp account. Welcome to Fit Netherlands, the best gym in the Netherlands. And here what we can do is, how can I help you today? And then what we will do is we'll save this response to greeting question 1. Done. Now what you could also do is you could just add like a menu. So I'll show you how to do that. So hey, first name, and then here we'll say welcome to whatever. And then here you can add buttons, right? And then you can actually allow them to select an option. Because sometimes, well, when someone says just a greeting message, then they're not too sure like what to ask, as opposed to actually asking, you know, a specific question. So here we could do like membership, inquiry, pricing, book, PT, or something like that. And then basically there they'll see the options and they'll be able to directly click on it and then go to the right path. For in this example, I'll show you exactly like how we can use AI to do all this. What you also want to do is you want to add a delay between the messages so that it seems like a human and that the person is just not getting spammed with messages. So, okay, great. So once that's done, well, basically we'll just copy this and we'll just make this in Dutch. So they did the collection, and then here we can put, so here we put greeting question 1, here we can put greeting question A. Okay, so 1 is for English, A is for Dutch. Then the next step from here is to actually use ChatGPT. So we're going to add an action, and here we're going to send it to Zapier. In order to have the Zapier, then you need to actually create a Zapier account and first connect your Manychat account to Zapier. So I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so once you're in Zapier, you'll create an account and then you'll name it. So here I'll just put Fit Netherlands AI Assistant English. And then, well, this is what I was talking about for Manychat. You'll search for Manychat, you click on it, and then here basically you're going to select your account, you're going to connect to it, etc., which I'll do now. Okay, so once that's done, you go to configure, and here it's going to ask you to select an event. So here we didn't do this yet. So you're going to go back to the Manychat. You'll see the new trigger Zap, and then here basically you can write an event. So what we can do is I'll just use AI English, the one I created, but you would just need to create a new one. Now the next part is to actually link it to the AI assistant. So what we'll do is we'll just find ChatGPT. And here you have to connect to your account, and then the action event will be a conversation with the assistant that we made. And here you're just going to select the assistant name that you made. And then for the message, what we're going to do is you're going to select basically the name that you put here. So greeting question 1, that's what you need to put in the message part. So it will use what is saved in there, which is the question of the person. And then the AI assistant will generate a reply based on that message. So here you have the greeting question 1 and greeting question A. And then basically that's it. You can press on continue. And then you can actually skip the test because we won't have anything. After that, super important, we're going to set it in a custom field. So basically we need to store the AI assistant response into a custom field. So in this case, basically how it will look like is after we have done the Zapier, we will have to put a smart delay. The reason why we have the smart delay is because it takes some time to generate a response, and we don't want it to just send a reply, otherwise it will be all blank because the AI did not have enough time to generate a reply. Okay, so once it's done, smart delay, and then what we'll do is we'll put a condition, and then in the condition, basically this will be stored in the user field. I'll create it now. So it'll be stored in the user field reply 1. So when you're in the Zapier for the Manychat, you're going to select set custom field. And here for the user, you're just going to click on the 3 dots, and then you're going to click on custom. And then from there, you're just going to use the user ID. And then from there, you're going to use the user ID. So that will just link it back to the person who sent the message. And then in the custom field, there you're going to select the one that we just created, which was reply 1. You might need to refresh it. I mean, I have a lot of custom fields, so that's why. So it's that one, and then the value basically will be the ChatGPT response. Then here you can skip the test. And then you can publish it. Now there will be a last step, which will be linking it to the CRM to send the information there. Okay, so once we're in here, the condition will create the condition. And here the condition is if reply 1 already has a value or not. So if it doesn't have a value, then we're gonna do the smart delay again for 10 seconds. And then we're gonna repeat the condition again. The next step here is to send the reply of the AI assistant. So remember we stored this in a custom field. The custom field was reply 1. So we'll just put reply 1. And then the green dot or the blue dot is when reply 1 has a value, so then it'll go to the next stage. If it doesn't have a value, then it'll do the 10-second timer. Now here we're going to just rename this, and we're going to put, you can just name it AI intention tour. For the triggers app, we're going to create a new one. So this is how you do it, action, and then here you go to Zapier, and we're going to say tour. And then that's how you create a new triggers app. So this is what you would change here. So in the events, basically what we're going to do is you're going to save this answer into a new custom field. So we're going to create set custom field, and we'll put it in reply 2. Here, this is what you're going to do, reply 2. Skip test, etc. And so basically the next step, same thing, right? We're going to do this, the same thing. So smart delay, seconds. And then here we're going to put a condition. Reply 2 has any value. Here you can copy paste this, copy paste that, boom, boom. Connect the reds. And then basically the next step is actually to put condition. And we're going to verify if what the person said, if there's an intention for the person to book a tour. So we need to add something more to the AI assistant. And here we're going to ask when it feels right as a person if they're interested in doing a tour. Basically, we're going to replace that with if you feel the person is ready for a tour, just reply with tour. And then here you save this. So let's say, let's test it now and say, okay, great. The basic membership looks great. what are the next steps? So here it's supposed to reply with, yeah, so it replied with Tor. Bon, I also gave a whole sentence, but at least it put Tor. So with this, what we can do is if reply 2 contains Tor, then it will automatically send this message, which will be like, amazing, it seems like you are ready to visit one of our gym facilities. We put a delay, and then here what we can do is when are you, yeah, we can actually put like a list message, and here we're going to say the next step is for you to book in a tour. Actually, what we're going to do is, amazing, you seem ready to do a tour. The next steps is for you to 1, pick a date, choose a time for our beautiful facilities. And then here we will just replace the button title with pick a date. Actually, we can't put emojis in the buttons on WhatsApp, so we pick a date. And here we're just going to write basically some dates. So today we're the 11th, so I'll just put like 14 December. And then here what you can put under it is like the weekday. So today we're Wednesday, so the 14th is a Saturday. And then you can do 15 December, Sunday, 16 December, Monday. Great, so after that, after they have picked a date, you can also add an option as other dates. And so here what you're going to do is you're going to save the date that they chose into a user field. So here we're just going to put date tour. So here you're going to set a new user field, and you're going to create like date tour. And you put the value, so 14 December. And this you can copy paste it 3 times. And the only thing that you'll need to change is the number of the date, so 15th, 16th. And so what this will do is in WhatsApp, there will be actually like an integrated pop-up, so they can choose a date and time instead of getting directed to another website. If they get directed to another website, then this will decrease the conversion rate. So that's why we do it this way. Okay, so now if they click on other dates, then we'll ask them which date is best for you. Here we can put date tour. This we can delete. We can add a delay to make it seem real, and then here we can just do this. Done. And then here the next step is to ask them the time. So same thing, WhatsApp, list message. Thank you. Now please select a time that works for you. You can put like an emoji. And here we'll put the times, like for example, etc. You get the point. And then we can also put other time And then we're going to do the same thing. So we need to create a new user field. So here we're going to create time tour. Create, boom. And then here we're going to put the time. So 9 to 9:50 a.m. Copy this 4 times. Here we're going to change this to the second option, which is 11. And then we have the third option, which is 2. Great, and then we also have other time. Here we'll ask them like what time is best for you. And then here we're going to change this to time tour. Okay, great. So remember to also change this to time tour. Okay, so once that's done, we're pretty much done. Now we're going to send them an official confirmation of the tour and that it was scheduled. So great, your official Fit Netherlands tour confirmation, dates, time, location, I don't know, Amsterdam. So this actually, what you can do is just put emojis, it looks better. And please arrive 10 minutes earlier, something like that. We look forward to showing you our facilities, something like this, you know, like Jessica from Best, Jessica from Fit. So yeah, this is how it would be done. Yeah, like something like that. And then basically there, what you could also do is you could just put this as a question. And the reason why you would want this, in case you want to get notified when someone actually responds to the last question, you can do this action. And then here what you can do is you can live chat. And then here is basically will notify you by email when someone responds to that specific question. So I don't know, let's say the person says, great, I see you soon. Okay, then you know that the person is going to go to the tour. Maybe the person says, yeah, actually, I want to change the date and time. Then you know, like, they want to change the date and time. But yeah, that's how I would do it. And then basically, well, we would do the same for in Dutch. So we'll do that. Now, instead of going to the Dutch part, I'll just do that off camera and then show you the end result. But what we'll do now is we'll do the section of when they would ask a question rather than start with a greeting. So here, it's actually very simple. Since we have created everything, we can just do action and then we select ChatGPT, make a request. No, sorry, we don't do that. What we do is we go to action, trigger Zap, and then we put the same trigger that we triggered here. And we're just going to link this back to, well, this part because it's the same thing. What we'll also add here is we're going to clear the user field of reply 1 and reply 2. Because we don't want the same answers to be used in case the person like re-asks a question. So once that's done, then yeah, that's pretty much done. What we can do is we can actually test it. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. So yeah, so we can actually test it. So to do that, you're gonna click on set live. And so this is after you have connected your WhatsApp account, etc. And then we're also going to, yeah, so this is publish. We will have to publish this one. Okay, so now let's see if it actually works. Okay, so here I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on my computer, so this will just be an easier way to show you. So what we'll do is we'll just start. So let's say I have the phone number of the gym and I want to ask a question like, let's ask directly just a greeting message like, hey. Normally what's going to happen here is it's going to first categorize it by a greeting message or if it was a question message. And yeah, it's already done. And then, well, as you can see, it categorized it as a greeting message because it didn't reply straight away with an answer. Hey, Alessandro, welcome to Fit Netherlands, the best gym in the Netherlands. How can I help you today? And then here we're going to say, well, I was interested to know how much your basic membership is. And so once that's done, yeah, basically here we're at this part. So it triggers the Zapier, 10 seconds countdown to see if there's a reply. So that gives enough time to generate a reply. And then if reply 1 has a value, then it'll send the message. So let's see, should reply in any moment now. So the basic membership is 40 euros per month, gives you access to blah, 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 etc. Let me know if you're interested in more details or a tour. This is what I like. This is great. Okay, so let me be like, yeah, so let me ask like, oh, that's amazing. Yes, I want to do a tour. So now what it's supposed to do is, since I said that I wanted to do a tour, it's supposed to recognize that I want to do a tour. So basically we're going to be in this condition. Now, if I would have not said I want to do a tour or something related to that, basically I forgot, but basically we would connect this part to here and we would, well, clear the reply 1 user field. And so let's say I said, okay, I want more details about the other memberships. Then there it would have redone like the whole process and it would have done that loop until I would show exactly that I want to do a tour. So here, like, it recognized that I wanted to do a tour. Great. Now it's going to ask me to pick a date. So I just pick a date. Remember how I said that this would be a pop-up and it doesn't send you to an external website. This is in order to maximize the conversion rate. So 15 December. Now I select a time. And I forgot to connect it all, so let me just connect this. Okay, so let's just redo it. Show you exactly the chat of what happens in the background. So here again with Manychat, you can actually intervene directly with live chat and you can see everything that has been said in the chat. So remember how I said, hey, inside the conversation, hey Alessandro, welcome to Fit Netherlands, blah, blah, blah. I asked the question. Here basically it generates the reply with the AI assistant. It will send it. And then it says, yes, I want a tour. And then basically, well, there it recognized that I wanted a tour. So it sends that flow. And then, yeah, basically you select the date and time. And then there it would send you an official confirmation. So that's, okay, great. So to create the AI caller, we're going to use Vapey. So Vapey is one of the best AI callers out there. Join Vapey once you create an account. Then after that, you're going to click to create an assistant. And you're going to put an assistant name. So in this case, we're just going to put Fit Netherlands. And then we're just going to select the blank template and create assistant. Okay, so once you see this, basically I'll just give you a brief demo of how Vapey works. So you have different parts here. These are very important. So first we'll look at the model. So what the model allows you to do is to change between different providers that you want to use to generate the reply. In this case, OpenAI is one of the best ones. Just choose OpenAI. Here we're going to add the knowledge base that we created at the beginning of the video. So this one, so this will just give all the information that so this will be an inbound call. So someone will call the phone number and then the phone number will reply with the AI assistant. So the first message would be like, hey, hey, this is Jessica. No, let's do like, hey, this is Max. This is Max from Fit Netherlands. How can I help you? Okay, so once you have this, that would be the first message. So when someone calls a number, this is the first thing that the AI will say. And so this is ready to set the foundation of the call. So this you can publish. Now this is not finished at all. We have to create the system prompt. But before we go to that, I'm going to first explain the different parts. So basically how this all works is the AI caller works with these different parts. So you have Vapey, which is the back end of the AI caller. You have DeepGram, which is the transcriber. You have ChatGPT, which is the LLM, which will generate the responses. Then you have the yellow part, which would be the voice. And then basically this is on which kind of platform are you doing it. Are you doing it on the web? Are you doing it through Twilio, etc.? So the transcriber, basically when you call the AI assistant, it works this way. So the AI will receive a transcript of what you said, and then it will generate a response, and then it will go through the speech provider, and then it will translate into a speech. So that's how it works. For the transcriber, the only real thing that's important is the language. So if you're going to create it in Dutch, for example, you need the transcriber to be in Dutch, etc. Now, if you go to voice, here you have different configurations. So me actually found a really good voice. You can replicate your own with 11 Labs. I have my own voice, but I actually found a really good voice for in the Netherlands, which is called, you just write Dutch, and here you have Dutchman. And what's really cool about this is this actually also has the same, it uses the same, so it can speak in English, but with a Dutch voice, which I found really cool. Then you can put a background sound, so we can do Office just to make it seem like a little bit more realistic. And then you can add back channeling enabled. So this is the voice, the AI assistant will use words like yeah, like a real human basically. If you want it to be just straightforward and don't do that, then you can just remove it. So yeah, then the next part would be to go to functions. Now, like this is not like for what I'm doing now, this is not really that important, so we'll skip it. The advanced, I would always recommend having audio recording, just so then you can review the calls. I would put smart endpoint on, and then here it's important, like the wait seconds, the number of words, etc. So the wait seconds is how long the assistant waits before speaking. So so let's say there's like a pause of a couple seconds. Like let's say the person needs to think. Like example, the AI assistant asks, what date and time do you want to do the tour? Like there's going to be a brief moment of to think, right? So you want to make sure that that's big enough that it doesn't reply straight away while the person is thinking for them to reply. But yeah, this is what I would do. Stop speaking plan, so number of words. So here you would probably want to do 2 or 3. So like you don't want the AI assistant to stop speaking if the person says yes, or like that's correct, or yeah, stuff like that. Like basically, let's say the AI assistant says, yeah, so you can come to the gym, the price is 35 euros, etc. And then the person, the other person says at the same time, wow, or like that's cheap. Like you don't want the AI assistant to stop and to generate a new reply. So that's what the number of words is. But yeah, I'll just play around with this. That's the best way to learn. And then once that's done, you just click publish to save the results. And then from there, well, we're going to create the system prompt. So for this, I have a template that I use and that you can also use if you ask for the templates that I've created. So basically, there's 2 things that you will need. One, which I've already put in Claude, is the structure of the system prompt that you put into VP AI. And then the second thing is, well, the prompting guide. So you're just going to copy paste this. Okay, so once that's done, you copy paste this, and then you paste it into Claude. Boom, that'll be here. And then you have the structure of how the answer should be input. And basically what you can do here is you can add the text to speech option on your computer, and you will speak to Claude to exactly what you want the AI assistant to do. So in this case, what do we want? So the person will be calling the phone number, and the whole purpose is same thing as the chat. The purpose of the assistant is to help the person using the knowledge base that we provided with whatever question, pricing, etc. they need. And then, well, the end goal is to recognize when the person is fit to do a tour. Then you ask to do a tour, you ask a date when they want to do the tour, you ask the time, what time do they want to do the tour. And then basically you're going to ask them like the WhatsApp number to send the details there, etc. So that's what you would ask, that's what you would say Claude to write out. So let's do it now. Hey Claude, how's it going? So basically what I want to create is, this will be for AI caller. So it's very important that you keep that you make sure that the conversation is like the way I'm speaking now, so human to human, that it's not robotic. The purpose of this AI caller will be to help, you're an assistant for a gym in the Netherlands called Fit Netherlands. And well, you will have to use the knowledge base that I uploaded basically use the file that I uploaded to come up with the replies. Like that's one of the instructions that you need to write. And yeah, basically just your purpose is to help the person that's looking for a gym membership, etc., and just help them with whatever question they need. Make sure after that to recognize when the person is ready to book in a tour. So you have to recognize it, and when the person seems ready to do a tour of the gym facility, then you're going to ask them at what date and what time does the person want to come in to do a tour. After they have given a date and time, you will then ask on which WhatsApp phone number can you send the details of the tour, and then once they have given that, well, you will just thank them and you will show that you're excited for them to see the gym and to start working out with your gym. I want you to create the conversation, super enthusiastic, super motivating, excited to talk with this person. And you're not a robot, you're human, so this must be a conversational style. So just make sure that's done. And then I have attached basically a file, a prompting guide, which explains to you how to create this prompt. And then also I attached a structure of how it should be put, and I'll be using that to create the AI caller. Okay, so I was just rambling there, but basically you get the point, and then you're just going to send this, and then what that's going to do is it's going to create like the script. So it gives the mission. Well, apparently I'm Lara. This will change to Max. Primary goal is to connect with potential members. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, super good, super easy, super quick to do this. So then what you're going to do is you're going to copy this, and you're going to go back to. So then after that, after you have copied that, you're going to go to the system prompt, you will copy paste this, and you're just going to change this to Max. And then normally you would just reread everything that was like written in here. And now we can actually test it. So you publish it, and then we will test it directly live. So talk with assistant.
Hey, this is Max from Fight in Nederland. How can I help you?
Hey, yes, I'm just calling because I was wondering about your membership prices.
Hey there, I can definitely help you with that. We have a basic membership for $59.99 per month and a premium membership for $59.99 per month. We also offer a student membership for $29.99 per month. Each membership comes with different perks and benefits. Which one are you interested in learning more about?
Yeah, the basic one sounds reasonable for what I want to do.
That's great to hear that the basic membership option interests you. It's a fantastic choice to kickstart your fitness journey. With the basic membership, you'll have access to the main gym floor, cardio and weight training equipment, and basic group fitness classes. It's a great way to get started and work towards your fitness goals when you're thinking of getting started with us at Fit Netherlands.
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, can I come see the facility, or do you offer like a trial day?
Absolutely. We'd love to have you come in and see our fantastic facility. We actually offer day passes for €15, perfect for visitors or those who want to try out the gym before committing to a membership. It's a great way to get a feel for the environment and see if it's the right fit for you.
Okay, yeah, amazing. Let's then I'll come see the facility.
That's awesome to hear. I'm so excited for you to come in and check out everything we have to offer at Fit Netherlands. When would be a good day and time for you to come in for a tour?
Yeah, how about tomorrow at 4 a.m.?
I'm sorry, but our gym hours are from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Would you like to schedule a tour during our operating hours?
Yes, sorry. Then let's do it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Sorry, I wake up early, so yeah, I just wanted. Yeah.
No problem at all. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. works perfectly. I can't wait to show you around and help you get started on your fitness journey at Fit Netherlands.
Okay, great, perfect. I see you tomorrow then.
Can't wait to see you transform your life at Fit Netherlands. Your fitness journey starts here, and I'm so pumped for you.
Great. Yeah, so you get the point. Like, basically it did what it said. Now, what was interesting here, remember, I'm creating an AI assistant to help people in the Netherlands. So having that Dutch accent, and if you're going to call a gym in the Netherlands and you speak in English, this is how they would speak. So I'm pretty amazed about this. But yeah, that's pretty much how you'd create the AI caller. Then the next step from there is you'll just link it to the Twilio number, and whenever someone would call that number, then the AI assistant will pick up and reply. Okay, great. So that's a tutorial. Remember, you can just ask me for all of the templates, or I will also put a link in the description. It was much longer than 15 minutes. But yeah, I went through the whole AI assistant on WhatsApp if someone would send a message, and then also went through if someone would call a number and you have the AI assistant that would reply. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. If you would want someone to set this up for you, then you can use my service, SDRalternative, where we create, done for you AI agents for your business. If you're interested in that, I'll also put my Calendly link down below in the description, so you can book in a call with me and then we can build that for you. Very simple, very easy, and yeah, let's transform your business, let's transform your life. I see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.